Hello. Hi, Tamara. Hi, Sue. Let me see, can pull out the video. Just a second, please. Okay, great. Okay, we're going to enlarge this. Good. Now I can see everything. Hi, Lenny. Hi, Kelly. Kelly. Sorry, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Okay, let me. Okay, no sound here. All right, that's good. So thank you so much for joining me today. Can you hear me well, or is it too? I mean, is it okay? Is it loud enough? Did I get frozen? Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, so hi, Michelle. Hi, Rochelle. How are you girls? Well, today it was supposed to be Nicole's live, but she's on vacation, so I'm replacing her, and I hope you like the project that I decided to make for today. I'm not so sure what name I'm gonna have to put to this technique. It's paper glitz, so it's not like coloring, it's not like a stenciling, like using a spatula. So after you see me doing this project, if you have any suggestion of how I can name this technique, please let me know in the comments, because I read every single comment of every single live. So yeah. Okay, so this is the first card that I'll be making. Can you see the paper glitz on the background? I mean, I try to, make it look a little bit like the real brick that we have at some houses. So what I did here is I use paper glitz black rainbow, which is gorgeous because I have never seen this color and all that sparkle. Then we have pecan pie filling, which is great for, it's a wonderful, beautiful color. It's like an orangish color. It's, so great for fall. It's great for fall. And obviously the autumn persimmon, which is perfect for this, for the brick, to give the type of color of the brick. All right, so we're gonna start, and I just wanna make a suggestion. Try always to use pixie spray with your stencil. It helps a lot for getting a better result. All right, so this is the stencil that we're gonna be using today. It's called Slim Line Horizontal English Brick Wall Stencil. Okay, just gonna get it out of here. I already sprayed the pixie here, so it's ready. So let me see if this is in the correct placement. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to line up at the top like this. Okay, and what I always like to do is I secure the stencil this way. Okay. All right. Yeah. And before we start, we also need to add a little bit of tape, washi tape. We're gonna put it in here because we don't want glitz on that area. We don't want any paper glitz on that. Okay, yeah. Just a second, let me get some of the adhesive off, because otherwise it can peel off your paper. Okay. All right. So there we go. All right. So now I'm going to explain you or show you which are the tools that are going to be using to apply the paper glitz. These are the daubers that everybody knows. I got those at Michael's. They were very, very cheap. And for me, this card or this type of technique or card, whatever you want to call it, it's better for me to use this type of daubers. They are very easy to clean. And I usually, this is what I'm gonna let you see everything, okay? This is a container, and I put here water, only water. Let me get my water. Okay, so I'm gonna fill just a little bit with water. So once I finish with this daubers, I'm gonna put it in here, and so that way I don't ruin the sponge in here, and it works perfectly because that's what I've been using every single time here. Okay, so let me put this water bottle away. Oh, and now please forgive me, I always forget to see the comments. I'm not used to craft and talk at the same time, so, but I promise I'm gonna try to watch from time to time to the comments, okay? All right, so let's start, because this is gonna be really fun. We're gonna start with this one, the large one, and you know, I'm gonna be using it from the same container. You don't have to put it anywhere, or well, if you need to put it at some other place, it's okay. And what I'm gonna be doing here is I'm gonna be like slightly tapping and covering as much as I can on the stencil. At first, it's gonna look a little bit lightly. It's not gonna have a dark color. But what I do is I let it dry a little bit, and then I go back and get again. Because I'm trying to get, the look that I'm trying to get is a little bit bold. This is kind of dark colors, right? So, but if you like a little bit more lively look, it's fine. You don't have to go back and add more glitz. So as you can see, it's really, really easy. And you know, it's very, very relaxing. Okay, and I'm not gonna put this onto my water yet because I'm gonna go back and add more glaze. Now we're gonna add the black rainbow, and for these colors I'm gonna be using just the smallest one, and just a tiny bit, because I don't want this to be too dark. Okay, so we apply randomly and trying to blend a little bit with the Autumn Persimmon, which you will be able to do it. It will, I mean, it's not gonna blend, but I mean, those colors are gonna mix together and they are gonna have a wonderful new color. So it's really nice to do this. I used to do the same with the paper glaze. When we had it for the first time, I remember making this video where I was basically trying to blend or mixing my background with the spatulas. And yeah, you can do that. I mean, you get a really beautiful new color whenever you do that. Okay, so, and you know, this is not messy at all. At all. I'm one of those weird persons that I have to have everything clean before I start a project. So I clean everything. It's weird, right? Because crafters, we are messy, and I'm very messy. I just get too overwhelmed when everything is all around. Okay, so now look, I'm using the same dauber. Just a second, let me get this open. Okay. All right. This color it's really gorgeous, really gorgeous. Okay, so we go here again, and as I told you, you can make a more slightly color, or just make it more darker, whatever works for you. But you know, I love how these colors mix together, and the new shade, it's beautiful. It really reminds me, it totally reminds me like brick. So I mean, for me this was like a good card that I was able to make, because this technique for me is really fun and very relaxing. You know, I'm going over the edges of the Autumn Persimmon and trying to mix it a little bit more. Alright, so you can add more, less, and out of this card, or out of this background, you will be able to make 2 cards, which is really good, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go back with the Autumn Persimmon and add more. Okay, don't worry about you're not gonna pass the other colors to the paper glitz. I mean, I tried it, so don't worry. I know you will be fine. And you can see how darker it is now. And I'm actually going over the black color, the black rainbow, to make it I don't know, to give it a little bit more of that rustic look that I'm looking for in this card. I mean, it's so easy, really. It's really so easy. You don't have to worry about layering, about using another tool. I mean, you're gonna really have a good time making this card. So now it's the time to put it on my water, like this. This is also going here. So I just used 2 of them. So by the time that I'm finished here, they will be also ready. Okay, so let me close all my paper clips. Now, you see I didn't even use large amounts of this medium. It was just a tiny bit. Okay, so now we're gonna be taking the washi tape first out of the paper. And yeah, I'm gonna do this very slow because I don't wanna rip off the paper. That happened to me at the card that I made before, and I don't want to do it again. Okay, good. We did it. We did it. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, okay. Now, look at this. All right. And here we go. Look. Sorry, I was out of camera. I love it. That was fun and that was easy. Okay, so I'm gonna let it dry. But don't worry. I have one already dry, so we're not gonna be waiting for that part of for that piece of card to be dry. So look what I'm gonna be doing now. Okay, sorry, I'm not gonna using this. I told you we're gonna have 2 cards out of this technique. All right, and you know I'm gonna be using this recycled paper and try to get as much of the glitz, transfer as much of the glitz to the cardstock. Okay, let me see. All right, let's get rid of this. All right, look at this. Let's call this like a second. I mean, this is like the when we do a second stamp generation on, how was it called? Oh, I forgot the name, but now you can make a second card. And look, this is going, I have a container here with soapy water. Since I'm doing this live, I don't have time to take it to the under the sink and wash it. So yeah, this is something that you must do because you don't want to ruin your stencil. Okay, so now we're gonna let this dry. But since we are doing a live and we don't have all the time in the world, look at this. This is already dry. Already dry. Looks good. So here I try to transfer a 3rd time, but it didn't look good. So we're going to ignore this part. All right, and I mean, we're gonna be working on this later if we have time, okay? Because I have something else to show you with this part. But this is how it looks. I mean, it's pretty decent. The paper glitz transfer very good. It's pretty decent. You can definitely make a card out of this. All right, so let's pretend that it's been 20 minutes later and we have our background already dried, and this is this way. So oh gosh, okay, oh sorry, here am I. So I die cut that you are phenomenal word topper die out of like an orangey, Halloweeny or kind of full color cardstock. And the first time that I did it, I used the back of this cardstock, sorry, but it had some texture. So when I stamped it on top of it, it didn't look good. So I just flip it out there, and this was like a plain cardstock, no texture, and I was able to stamp well. This is the You Are Phenomenal word topper die. I die cut out of this oranges cardstock twice. So here I glue 2 pieces there. So I'm not sure if you will be able to see it, but there are 2 pieces glue here. And I also die cut this one out of white cardstock because I wanna, if I was going to put this on top of this background, it was not going to be that noticeable, so I wanted to make it more to stand out of that background, which is already busy with all the colors. So adding a shadow, a white shadow, was a great idea. So that is what we're going to do now. Okay, so let me see. Oh, yeah, it's so pretty, right? I know, yeah. But you know, it's like, it was the perfect time for me to make another card for teachers, because this is I'm gonna be making this card plus the one that I already have, and I will be sending them to the school. One is for the daycare teacher, which is, she's amazing, and the other one will be for my son. He just started kindergarten, so I love kindergarten teachers. They are the most sweetest teachers in the world. So yeah, and I'm lucky because I have 2. I did one previously last week, so I was able to, I want to be sure that this was gonna work, and I gotta be honest, I really love the results. Well, paper glitz makes everything more easy to play with because of the medium. It's, I guess, the ingredients and everything and how they made it, it makes very easy to play with. Okay, so I'm just adding the shadow. Okay, no big deal about this. And before we go with the coloring and everything, oh, let me close this. I'm going to be stamping the sentiment because I don't wanna, oh, this is my favorite stamp of this release. Oh, there's another one from Christmas that is also my favorite, yeah. But this is really cute, yeah. You definitely have seen it, and it's your next book, Dear Stamp. And since this will be for a teacher, I will be using "Thank you for such an amazing teacher, for being such an amazing teacher." And I need my Misty. Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay. I mean, I should have made this. I should have stamped before even gluing all the parts, but I wanted you to see how this works. So that's why I didn't do it before. Well, where's my other? Okay. Sorry for all the noise. Okay, this is what I was looking for. All right. Okay. Oh gosh. All right. Okay. That's good. All right. And you already know that this is one of my favorite tools, right? I already told you like 100 times on my previous live. But seriously, it is. And I'm using Intense black hybrid ink from Picket Pencil Studios. Here it is. And again, okay. Let me close this here. Sorry, let me clean that part. Okay. Oh, I don't want this to move. Okay. And look, this is something that I got yesterday. My friend from Israel, Noga, she sent it to me for my birthday. My birthday is not yet. I mean, it's in September, but we know that deliveries are taking so much time now, and she was so kind and so nice to send me this in advance. Thank you so much, Nova. I know she's not watching because the hours is so different from Israel, so but she's such a great crafty friend. All right, so now we have it. Look, so you can use your Misty, and you can use even you can glue your die cuts and have like layers, and still it will stamp correctly. All right, so let me get my stamp out of the Misty and put it back, because when I finish I won't remember where it is. So I did the same step for stamping this, and this is cardstock. This is watercolor cardstock, because I will be using today the Clean Color Real brushes. I won't be doing copy coloring because we have 2 cards, and I know I don't have all the time in the world, so let's try. I mean, when I work with Clean Color Real brushes, it's really fast for me. Really fast. All right. Okay, so let's put it in here. And don't worry about this part where we have a little bit of the paper glitz, because that part will be covered with the You Are Phenomenal or topper die, so no worries. Okay, wait, you put your stamps back instead of just losing them. you know, I guess you missed that part, lady. I said I was those weird people that has to clean everything before I start a project, and oh gosh, I don't know, it's really too overwhelming for me when I don't do that. I'm messy, and maybe because I'm so messy I need to be a little bit more organized. But yeah, you know, when I lose a die or when I lose a stamp, gosh, it really hurts me. It really hurts me. So it's like I'm all day wondering where it could be, so I'd rather just put it back. And I learned that the hard way, because it just happened to me that I want to stamp something and I can't find it. So usually it's on my Misty. Okay, now it is. I always put my backgrounds under something heavy, because I want them to be flat. Okay, I might have something here. I usually put all my watercolors pads on top, but I don't have them here, so we're gonna be putting this. I'm gonna put this aside, and we are ready to start coloring. I might be using a watercolor brush, and these are the colors that I will be using today. Let me see, we have flesh. Okay, where is it? Flesh, color, and oatmeal. You can take a screenshot if you want. So what is Lily saying? So you did bust me for creating work for you. What? Oh, no. Okay. Sorry, I always get lost in the middle of the comments because I'm not used to do live, so I don't tend to be watching the computer. So I stamp first, then I color, and then I die cut. But we're doing a live, so we don't have all the time of the world. So I just went ahead with some. Why is it here? Okay, I went ahead with some steps, and I previously have made them, so we don't lose so much time, because I want to show you another card and I want to finish both of them, you know. And this is just a very basic coloring. You can do Copic, pencil colors, I mean whatever you really want, but this is basic. But for music, clean colors are really easy. I mean, it's faster coloring for me with these brushes than with Copic color. Okay. And you could use water if you want, but in this case, for this color, I don't need it. Okay. All right. Okay, wait. Forgot here a little bit. So now we're gonna be, where's my original? Okay. All right. Oh gosh, just a second. I forgot the colors to do the hair. So this is where I storage my brushes. Oh, I'm sorry, I totally forgot about the brushes for the hair. I'm just picking randomly a dark brown. Oh gosh, what happened here? A dark brown and a lighter brown. And as you can see, this is way too easy. And again, I forgot to show you which color is this. This is brown. Okay, that was easy. This is just brown, simple, plain brown. And well, I'm sure you can make more details when you are coloring, but we are doing something very basic and very simple here, but beautiful, right? The thing is to have fun, and this is my me time, because now my kids are with their father and he's taking care of them. Otherwise they will be screaming around here on top of me, trying to say whatever they want, because they will be seeing each other on the screen. So no, I adore my kids, but they are very loud. Okay, at this point I can add a little bit of water. Okay, I know the six they have like a blender. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't used it. I mean, I don't know. I think by just doing using water, the six work wonderfully. Okay, and I'm gonna be going back with this color just for a little blend here. All right, and there you go. You can add more details if you want. So let's do the bows. Okay. Do you know, I didn't know what color to use for the uniform. So I remember that my uniform, when I was at school, it was blue. It was a dark blue sweater, and I had my skirt was a plaid blue with gray and black or white, I guess. It was not the same as this one, but I remember when I was coloring this, and that's what I colored it with blues. I went to a school of Christian school. No, it was not a Christian school. It was a Catholic school. Gosh, full of French nuns, and that was crazy. That was not so fun, really, believe me. But I make great friends. I adore my friends from school. Yeah, they are the best. But they don't live here, so I miss them a lot. And yeah, we have lots and lots of memories about school. Even though we didn't like the nuns, I mean, it was fun. It was kind of fun. Sorry, again, I forgot to let you know what colors I'm using here. And yes, here they are. Shadow Mauve, Picket blue, and cornflower blue. Okay, these are the cycling color brushes. And you can use a bit of water here if you want, just a tiny bit, like to give some, to make those shadows and those lights. Okay, for this one I just use this color of blue. Okay, and you can see how easy it is to really color with thick brushes. And remember, I am using a watercolor cardstock, so I can add water. But yeah, it's very easy. Oh yeah, and I have here socks. Yeah, I remember my socks were also blue, darker blue those days. And I'm missing something. Okay, let's do all this just plain blue. And needs a bit more of shadows in here. Okay, right. Let's pull a little bit of the ink around. You see, it's really easy. Everything we're doing today, it's pretty easy. Okay. Now we add some light blue in here, which is actually the Shadow Mauve. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly, because English is not my first language, so sorry if I said something wrong, but well. Okay, now let's do the flower. This is really easy, really easy. Just two colors, bright yellow and yellow. bright yellow and yellow. Okay. All right. Okay. You can add more shadows. Sorry. And I think that's okay. Okay, and let's go to the backpack. Okay, I'm just doing it yellow. That was probably the best color to match this blue. But you can do any other color if you want. Okay. Okay. All right, and we can add. I'm gonna clean the tip of my brush. Get a bit of water here. Okay. And just move the ink a little bit around. That's it. So again, here it's very simple, very basic coloring. What else? You can go back and add more definition if you want. These brushes are so forgiving that, I mean, it's gonna look good no matter what, really. You see? You don't need to be an expert in coloring. I want to add a little bit more of, okay, I guess this is pretty much decent. I probably add a little bit more of details when I was coloring this one because I had more time, but yeah, looks pretty good. So we're gonna put all those markers away. You know, I can't have anything, I can have a messy background. All right, we're going to be adding where's my glue? All right, I'm gonna start by adding the word topper at the back. Okay, and I'm gonna add a generous amount of glue because this is going to be on top of the glitz, and it's not that it's going to fall or anything. It's just that also my cardstock is very thick, and you know this glue is amazing because the tip is so tiny that you can get into really tiny places of your die cuts. I always say dies to the die cuts. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. Let's speed this part up. Okay. All right. It's good. Fits perfectly. Oop. Okay. So we'll be putting these again here. Did I show you this? Yeah, right? Okay. And before we add this sweet girl, I'm gonna be stamping here the sentiment. This is try to make like a blackboard from here. Well, I'm pretending this is part of a blackboard. And Okay, so what's my sentiment again? Is buy books, read books, gift books. I mean, you don't have to use a bunch of glue. I mean, I think I did well, I'm gonna show you tomorrow, but the card that I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, it also is gonna have a bit of glitz, and I added this die cut to my background, and I didn't use a bunch of glue. My die cut was not that big, but it was good. It was secure. I will show you that card, but it's pretty, I'm guessing it's already in Louisiana at Nicole's mailbox by now. And what we're gonna be doing here is we'll be heat embossing with opaque bright white from Wow embossing powder. First, don't forget to use your anti-static powder, or you will get embossing powder all over, and believe me, it will not look good. And I mean, I don't have it right now, or this is the one. Oh yes, this is the one. Try it whenever you want to use, you want to get an embossing powder that you're really gonna use, and in this case it could be a white one. Try to get the finest one. This is the finest one. Yeah, it is, because you get a better result. Where is my, okay, I will be using Persimmon. You can use any watermark stamp. In this case, this is the one that I have right now. So, oh. This can ruin my stamping. Okay, and let's move a little bit more my camera. Okay. I really want to have a good impression here. I don't want to stamp twice, but if I don't get one, I will have to do it again. Okay, that's good enough. All right. Putting back my stamp. We are cutting, putting back their stamp. Oh, by the way, today I've been seeing some videos about Karen. I mean, why are people using my name for bad purposes? I mean, it's like, I'm not that Karen that people talks and make fun of. It's not good. I mean, I don't think that's nice. Not everybody is the same, but well, it's okay. Once you get to know me, you're gonna know that I'm not that Karen that people is talking on social media. And always please put your powder back. I had a lot of accidents, so be ready. And I'm sorry, but now I'm gonna be having my heat tool. This one. Sorry for the noise, okay? Okay, this, I mean, here it says stamp handable. I bet there, I mean, we must have different names, but this is the one that I got yesterday, so this is how is it called. But Nicole showed one that she got it from Etsy, I guess. So I believe nowadays there are more than one of these around on the market. Oh, Rachel, you're so sweet. Yes, I'm definitely not that Karen that people is talking about. I try to see it in a funny way, but well, still. Okay, let's see. Whenever you are heat embossing, try to start on the back. And then if you miss some spot, you go in front with your heat gun. You're gonna get the best results that way. You see? Done. Okay, that was fast. Now let's get the edges. Let's try to trim this a little bit down. Okay, let's get rid of the anti-static powder first. And if somebody can recommend a good trimmer, please, I'll be really, really, I would really appreciate that, because my trimmer, none of the trimmers that I have, none of them do a good work. So this time I'm just using my hands. Okay, this is not perfect, but I don't want to get my trimmer and it's huge and not get it right. All right, okay. So in this case, what I'm gonna be doing, you can add a little bit of tape, runner tape at the back. That's what I'm gonna be doing. You can add glue, but now I'm gonna show you that you can also add tape, runner. Oh gosh. All right. So first we're gonna be adding the Blackboard. Let me see where I'm gonna be putting it. All right. And as you can see, look at this. Here it goes. Yay. I'm gonna be adding one of those to the back of the girl and make it look even more fun. How was this? Okay. So you just have to, I got those at Michael's. You just have to peel the backing paper. And that's okay. Oh no. All right. Well, did I do it? Okay, no. Let's do both. So I'll be touching. Sorry if my head gets in the middle. Okay, let's put it in here. And now, right like this. So I'm gonna add a little bit of pressure, just a little bit, so I know that the tape is really stick to the glitz. And look at this. Oh, it's not. Okay. Wait, I guess I forget something here. Did I? gosh. This is the second time that I used this. All right. The first one, it worked properly. So, okay. So as we're gonna let this add here, and okay, we have the one that we just made in here, and it looks like this. Yeah, we have our two. Oh, no, the first card. So, do you remember that I told you that I was going to be showing something with this part? Well, this is what you can do. This is what you can do. I went ahead and add some inks. And do we have more time? Do you want me to do this part, or you just want me to let you know how I did it? Because I'm not sure if we're gonna have more time for the second card, but it was just very easy. I used three colors of inks, and I just added on top using my life-changing blenders. So you can definitely make another card out of this, but that's what I wanted to show you. Okay, so do we have time for a second card? Lydia, Nicole, what do you say? Because the other one, it's definitely gonna be, it's gonna be easier. Let me get one more paper. All right, okay, good. Lydia said yes, so let's do it. Okay, where is we're gonna be using now this one. This one is the Slim Line Cat Flower Stencil. Okay, so let's go ahead, put it, okay, gonna be put it in here. Let's secure the stencil. It already has Pixie spray at the back. I did it before. Okay, so, all right. Where are my other two sponges? Okay. Just a second. I'm gonna get my cleats. We're gonna be using the True Christmas Green, True Christmas Red, Light Christmas Green, and Autumn Persimmon. Let me see if that's the ones that I used. I don't want to get confused. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and add first. We're going to be adding first the Autumn Persimmon. And we're going to do the same. We're going to basically be painting just the center of the flowers. As you can see, there are two flowers. And this will be like a Christmas card. I mean, for me, honestly, these flowers, they look a lot like those Christmas flowers, those poinsettias. I know they're not those, but they look kind of similar. So it's definitely gonna work for a Christmas card. Okay, you just add like we did it in the previous card. Okay. And you know, in case you miss a spot when you are doing this and you already left your stencil, you let it dry, and you can go back later, put the stencil back, and fill those empty spaces that you missed. Where's my spatula? so really this technique is very forgiving. And now we are moving all that glitter on that is at the bottom. And from this card you can also do 2 cards. You will see at the end. Okay, let me clean my spatula. All right, so let's go. So this time it's not like I'm going to be doing like mixing colors, just adding on those spaces where I think there's like the petals, the center of the flower. You can try to mix a little bit on the edges, and if you think there's too much, you just take it from here and put it in here. Okay, it works good. Okay, so here we have like more space to add color on those that to me look like petals, right? They are petals. The petals of the flower. I didn't finish this card. I just have the finished parts so we can assemble the card together here. So that's why I'm not showing a finished card, because we'll be finishing this class. Okay, so, and we still have 2 more days of the 77 event. Please invite all your friends, because we're having so much fun. There are so many new tips, very helpful tips that even I am learning each day from each DT. Okay, so now let's add more red here. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow I'll be doing another class. I'm not sure if I already told you that. And we'll be doing, I like to do non-traditional colors on Christmas cards, so that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And we have a bonus card, which is going to be a non-traditional fall card. So hope you can join me tomorrow. It's going to be fun, and we're going to be seeing how to use those slimline word dies on a different way. Okay, so you can add more color and make it darker, but I'm gonna stop there. Oh gosh. Okay, I did it. I don't have much strength on my hands, so yeah, I'm always reaching my oldest to help me open cans and all sorts of things. Yeah, but that's also why I always make sure to clean this, just like Nicole said, because otherwise I will be having a hard time every time I want to use them. Okay, so now moving into our third color, which is our lime Christmas green, and just filling in those empty spots. Oh, you see that I didn't push. Okay, I guess the pixie, I didn't add too much pixie on the corners, but it's okay. I'm doing this like like very like enough fast motion, because I know people has lots of things to do, so I wanna finish these 2 cards as fast as possible. You're gonna be able to see all the process, which is what I want. But this is basically how we do it. And you can also do this with paper glaze. I don't know if you watch Christina's Wagner video where she was coloring with paper glaze. Oh gosh, she did an amazing job. Okay. Right. It's almost there. Almost there. So I'm gonna try and see some comments. But honestly, for me this is so relaxing, and I really enjoy doing this, because I mean, first, it's very easy, the technique is very forgiving, and you don't have to make a mess. You know, it's all right. Let's stop there. Put both covers on the water container. And let me clean my jar. I guess I did it right. All right. And now we're gonna lift the paper glaze. Sorry, the stencil. If there are parts where the pixie spray lift the cardstock, you just go back once it's dry and put the stencil back and fill those empty spaces. And look, here on the top, this is what I'm gonna be doing. So you can definitely have 2 cards out of this. You can have 2 cards out of this technique. Okay, so here you really need to press hard. Okay, but anyways, you got the idea, right? All right, I'm putting my stencil back to my soapy water container. And this is how it looks. We're gonna put this aside so it can dry, and this is the final project. The background already dry. This is also the other part. Look, you can make something out of this, definitely. And now we're gonna be adding a black base, card base. But first, we'll be putting some vellum on top, because my background it's really colorful, and just want to mute it the background a little bit, because I'm gonna add some word dice on top. I'm gonna explain you how I did those in a sec. Okay, let me get this done. So both are secure. All right. And you can even add here, I don't have here a glue dot, but yeah, you need to add here a glue dot so that the vellum will be it will be not be floating. You know, let's add a little bit of this. It's fine. Nobody will see it. Okay. All right, good. So let's add glue on the back. Okay. So you're gonna find out in a second why I added the vellum, because yeah, I really didn't want to put anything on top, but you know, we needed I wanted to show you how great this oversized words that we have now for our slim light size cards look. Okay. We're gonna need this. Yeah. Okay, well, we get this adhere to the back. Let me see if I have something else here. Okay. All right, so this is what is gonna be on top. What I did here, I don't have much time to do it, but I'm gonna explain it to you. I had a regular cardstock like this, and I apply autumn persimmon. Once it was dry, I simply die cut the words "Joy to the World." It seemed like oversized. Oh, I'm not gonna take it out. This is what I die cut, and I die cut it out of white cardstock also. Okay, so plain cardstock, I added the autumn persimmon on top, the paper glitz. Once it was dry, I die cut my words, and I also did it I also did it out of white cardstock. And this is the result. I added the white shadow. Okay, don't forget about the point on the eye. All right, well, this is the J. So that is why I have used the vellum, because I wanted to. My background was also a lot busy, so I just wanted the words to have a little bit more to focus a little bit more on the die cuts. So, joy to the world. All right, so let me get I'll be using this because I want it to be a little bit fast. Let's do this faster. So, joy to the world. Okay, let me see if it's in place. Okay, it is. Okay, let's go to the other die cut. Okay. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend using, at least not this type, because this is not really, it's not working very well. But if you have a good one, definitely, I mean, you don't need to use glue and it's gonna work fine. But oh gosh, but mine, it's not working properly. I guess this one works better for like not permanent things that you want to put in. But well, for now it's working, so I just want to let you know how you can use your words, how you can use paper clips in a different way. So, you know, sometimes we have here, I mean, this tape running is getting all around. Just use your pokey tool and put it back in place like this. No, I'm gonna show you that you can also, I mean, no, I'm not gonna be using, because the glue is gonna give the vellum a different, I mean, it's like, I don't know, it doesn't look so good when I use glue with vellum. So I honestly always use the tape runner or glue dots. Glue dots are amazing. But I forgot to take it out of my drawer, so this is what we have now. Okay, and this was our final card, and I'm happy we were able to make two. So, joy to the world. This can definitely work for a Christmas card. And here we have our first card. So it was kind of similar techniques on both cards, but I mean, different ways to use it. So I really hope you like these techniques. Please let me know, how can I call this? I am looking for a name for this technique. I'm pretty sure Nicole knows. She knows the answer. And tomorrow I'll be back with you at the same hour. So please join me tomorrow. We're gonna have 2 more cards. They're gonna be fun. And there's also Erica's coming on Friday, so we still have 2 more days for this event. I will be announcing the winners on Saturday, so the 21st. So stay tuned. There are gonna be 7 winners. So good luck, and thank you so much for being here with me. I enjoy a lot doing this live. So if you have questions, let me know in the comments. I will be reading everything in a few minutes. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Mommy.